From the United States to you fighting men of the United Nations, the Special Service Division of the War Department presents Downbeat. Men, it's another session of Downbeat, another bandstand visit with a famous leader and his orchestra. This time with the guests of that obliging fellow, Jimmy Dorsey. Yes, sir. The world's greatest saxophonist, Jimmy Dorsey, is right here in person with the numbers you've requested from his own album of contrasting music. And now, without more ado, a greeting from our musical top kick.
Thank you, Private Allen Hewitt, and hello, man. And I add greetings from Bob Eberly, Billy Pritchard, and the pretty gal with the band, Kitty Callan. To start our serving of the kind of music you've asked for, we give you our arrangement of It's Only a Paper Moon.
Swell start, a sweet start, Jimmy. And I'll bet you're ready to contrast that with a tune by one of your boys.
Well, Bob Eberly is angling for a solo, but Billy Pritchard's mitt was up too. So we'll detail Billy a little later on and let Bob do a solo flight through As Time Goes By.
must remember this. A kiss is still a kiss. A sigh is just a sigh. The fundamental things apply as time goes by. And when two lovers woo, they still say I love you. On that you can rely. No matter what the future brings as time goes by. Moonlight and love songs never out of date. Hearts full of passion, jealousy and hate. Woman needs man, and man must have his mate. That no one can deny. It's still the same old story, a fight for love and glory, a case of do or die. The world will always welcome lovers as time goes by. Fight for love and glory, a case of do or die. The world will always welcome lovers as time goes by.
Jimmy, that song reminds me that as time goes by, your birthdays don't add up to anything. At least, you're not the youngster the birthdays you've had seem to make you.
Sound off. Elucidate.
Well, the answer, the solution, and what makes sense out of this wacky conversation is the little-known tidbit about your birthday being February 29th.
That's the day, all right. I'm one of those unlucky guys that have a birthday only every 4 years. I certainly miss out on a lot of birthday stuff that way.
Oh, you said it. Now, Jimmy, how about a request tune for some of the men in Alaska? They're missing stuff, too, apparently. For their musical desire is You Can't Get Stuff in Your Cuff.
Gladly. And it's time for Billy Pritchard to get his fatigue detailed.
heard of zoot-zoots and reed fleets. Well, Uncle Sam says they gotta go. And when he said, that's all, Jack, that's all, don't you know? Still, there's one thing you don't have to worry about, whatever else is on your mind. When you hang your trousers up, this is what you'll find. Boy, can't get stuff in your cup. Can't get stuff in your cup. Can't get stuff in your cup. 'Cause you got no cuffs to get stuff in. Can't get a crease in your pleats. Can't get a crease in your pleats. Can't get a crease in your pleats. 'Cause you got no pleats to get a crease in. No more suits, no more reed pleats, no more nothing. Right soon it's gonna be not much meat and little mutton. Can't get stuff in your cup. Can't get stuff in your cup. Can't get stuff in your cup. 'Cause you got no cuffs to get stuff in.
There's a harbor of dreamboats. Bob Eberly returns for the vocal.
There's a harbor of dreamboats anchored on Moonlight Bay, anchored because their skipper went away. There are millions of sweethearts waiting along the shore, waiting to see their dreamboat sail once more. With a prayer in each heart and their eyes on the distant horizon, they keep looking for that rainbow in the sky. There's a harbor of dreamboats anchored on Moonlight Bay, waiting to sail again some sunny day. And their eyes on the distant horizon, they keep looking for that rainbow in the sky. There's a harbor of dreamboats anchored on Moonlight Bay, waiting to sail again some sunny day.
Say, Jimmy, isn't it about time for that number by Pretty Kitty Callan?
Yes, it certainly is. And the number is one requested by many of you fighting men in Australia. Kitty Callan greets you all by singing, as we play, Taking a Chance on Love.
Here I go again. I hear those trumpets blow again. All aglow again. Taking a chance on love. Here I slide again. About to take that ride again. Starry-eyed again. Taking a chance on love. I thought that cards were a frame-up. I never would try. But now I'm taking the game up, and the ace of hearts is high. Things are mending now. I see a rainbow blending now. We'll have a happy ending now, taking a chance on love. Now I'm taking the game up, and the ace of hearts is high. Things are mending now. I see a rainbow ending now. We'll have a happy ending now, taking a chance on love.
Thanks, Kitty. That was swell. And I know it went over big. Jimmy, I'm sure all the men listening will agree the band is performing in excellent style. Style in music is like style in a girl's clothes, always changing. How much attention do you give to style changes in the band?
Well, I suppose that the style of our playing is gradually changing, but we don't do it deliberately. Of course, whenever we add to the band or change the combination of instruments, our style changes somewhat. But judge for yourself. Here are two numbers. The first, Turn Right, is exactly as we played it a year ago. The second, a very popular current tune, You'd Be So Nice to Come Home To, is typical of our band today.
Bob Eberly and Kitty Callan imagine an ocean between them and sing You'd Be So Nice to Come Home To.
You'd be so nice to come home to. You'd be so nice by the fire while the breeze on high sang a lullaby. You'd be all that I could desire under stars chilled by the winter, under an August moon burning above. You'd be so nice, you'd be paradise to come home to and love. While the breeze on high sang a lullaby, you'd be all that I can desire under stars chilled by the winter, under an August moon burning above. You'd be so nice, you'd be paradise to come home to and love.
Well, Private Hewitt, I believe that answers your question. We don't try to meet every fad in music that comes along. We do our best to give the boys and the girls the kind of music they want, played the way they want it. Tell me, do we have time for another number?
Oh, I think so, Jimmy. What tune do you have in mind?
I think the men might like our arrangement of Moonlight on the Ganges.
Fine. So, for what the time allows, it's Moonlight on the Ganges. Jimmy Dorsey. If you men have any request numbers you'd like to hear on future sessions of Downbeat, address them to Special Service, Los Angeles, USA. All the address you need is Special Service, Los Angeles, USA.
Well, men, until the next time, goodbye for a while. We've enjoyed this visit immensely.
That was the man with the greatest sax in the land, Jimmy Dorsey. Downbeat will parade another famous band your way before very long, so keep listening for us. Downbeat is prepared for you men in the armed forces of the United Nations by the Special Service Division of the War Department of the United States of America.